Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review. I'm Tim Meyer with Coach Chris Smith, and Coach, tough one tonight. You battled to the very end with the Stevenson Titans, and they came out on top 17-15. Looks like you guys couldn't catch a break there early in the game.
Yeah, it was an emotional game. It's your rival, and we had a very emotional game last week, and it was tough to get the kids emotionally involved in this game to begin with. But, I thought we played well defensively in the first half, and offensively, we struggled a little bit, but they have a great defense over there. Dave Cutlip does a great job with their defense on that side of the ball over there. So it was a defensive struggle in the first half, but, you can't make those mistakes in the second half that we made.
It seemed like but the players were saying that they changed quarterbacks from what you were scouting this week in practice.
No, they've used two quarterbacks in there, all year a little bit. So, it was nothing new that we were expecting it. Their quarterback did a great job making plays, running the ball in that second half. But we got to be able to stop them, and we didn't.
Well, your defense did come up with some turnovers tonight. Carter Johnston with a fumble recovery and interception, and Matt Humphreys with a fumble recovery as well. That was missing early in the season from your team, and you're getting them now.
Yeah, we went down 2 scores in that game in the fourth quarter, and I thought our defensive guys did a great job. They stayed in the game, they stayed positive, and they caused things to happen, and got us right back into that game with turnovers. So, we've been preaching turnovers to the kids for the last few weeks, and, I think they've really been aggressive with them and been getting them. So,
talk a little bit about, Stevenson goes up, they're up, 17 to 6 or 3, and fourth quarter. What's going through your mind when you see all of a sudden the kids are perking up?
Yeah, no, I was, 17-3, don't panic. It's still 2 scores down. And, I knew that, watching Stevenson in the past, their offense had struggled in the second half in a lot of their games. So, I told the kids not to panic and let's just go out and keep playing and, keep trying to cause turnovers and make things happen. And so, at that point, there was no need to panic. I was just, I was proud of the way the kids played defensively in that, fourth quarter.
You're at 4-4 now. You need at least one more win to be considered for the playoffs. What's your thoughts about that?
We're just going to try to, end on a positive note right now. Right now, you need 6 wins to be an automatic qualifier. So, as far as I know, we haven't qualified for anything yet. We want to go out on a positive note and win our last game. And it's our cancer game, so it's an important game to play in. And so we're just going to prepare to, for the seniors to, go out on a positive note next week.
And that'll be against Warren Cousino next week. Any thoughts about them?
No, we saw them at our scrimmage, and every time we play Cousino, it's a pretty physical football game with them. And last year was no different. They had a quarterback that we couldn't really tackle, and he was a strong kid that ran really well. And their offense, presents some difficulties for us because it's a kind of offense that we don't see all year. So we got to prepare a little for this offense and just be ready to play the game.
And what did you tell the kids tonight?
I told them they played hard tonight, and I told them to keep their heads up. Told them that we win as a team, we lose as a team, and it's not one person's fault. It was a whole team effort tonight, and not always just because you lose the game means you lost. I thought our kids really showed some fight in there, really showed some grit in there, and sometimes you just don't come out on top, but it doesn't mean that you didn't give it your all and you didn't prepare right for it. I think we did all that, and I think our kids left it all out on that field. Just tonight, Stevenson, was better.
Well, Coach, best of luck to you next week, and hopefully we get an Eisenhower win, and we can look towards the playoffs and see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
With Eisenhower's offensive star, Charlie Hayes. Charlie, a couple of big catches. You made a nice catch on a sideline pass there, and then a big touchdown catch. Tell us a little bit about what was going through your mind when you saw that ball in the air.
Well, the design play was an out route about 15 yards to the stakes. I was just having a go route to get the guy out of the corner out of there, but Jimmy must have seen the safety come up on that out route, and he just hit me deep, and I saw it and got up as high as I could and went for it.
And you also made a nice catch along the sidelines there. Did you think you were going to catch that ball?
Yeah, I mean, I had confidence catching it. Jimmy rolled out beautifully, kept coming back to the ball right along the sideline. It was a designed comeback route, and Jimmy threw a good ball down and away, and I got it.
You guys were having a tough time getting going. It was like a dogfight out there. Both teams were struggling a little bit offensively. Their quarterback looked like he was the type of guy that was going to run it all the time, it seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, actually, number 11 wasn't their quarterback all season. I mean, when we were watching film, they had number 7 at quarterback. 11 was playing wide receiver. But it looked like they kind of, I mean, what we were scouting all week, their passing routes with a dig wheel and some arrow routes, I mean, they didn't run much of that at all. They just kind of put 11 at quarterback and then gave him some design draws and kind of caught us off guard. But it was definitely a dogfight and kind of lost it early.
What do you think were the struggles early offensively for you guys?
I'm not really sure. We were trying to run the ball. It didn't seem like it was going. I don't know if the line wasn't doing much or they were just stunting a lot. I know their linebackers were stunting a lot during the year, but we'll have to see on film what the big problem was. Fix it for next week.
You guys are 4-4 on the year. You get one more game left. You have to win it, and then hope for playoff points, right?
Yeah, I mean, our goal was when we were 3-3 a few weeks ago that we were winning out and going in 6-3 and making the playoffs. No doubt about it, but this game got away from us. I think we took this game for advantage, but we got to come out real hard next week and prove a message and hope we get in the playoffs with 5-4.
Okay, well, I know you want to say hello to some folks out there, so go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my grandma, and my sister.
Eisenhower's defensive player of the game, Carter Johnston. And Carter, 2 turnovers tonight. You recovered the fumble, but you had a big interception on their first drive when they were marching.
Yeah, I mean, we practiced it all week. I knew what I had to do, knew what I was trained for, and I just executed. And then for the fumble, I saw the ball, my teammate made a nice hit, so it caused the fumble, and I saw it and I jumped on it as fast as I could.
You jumped at that fumble, but then a lot of guys jumped on you, and they were probably, doing what down there?
Well, they were just punching for the ball, and, we were both yelling, and just, whatever happens down there, it's just how it is.
And it had a little bit of that Eisenhower Stevenson flavor to this ball game. Things got a little bit chippy, and there were some words exchanged back and forth. There's some shots going on out there, and the referee couldn't call everything. But you guys knew you were in a dogfight tonight, but you guys came back, and you eventually stopped them and started making a comeback. And with about 8 minutes left to go, you're in the end zone. So what was going through the team's mind then?
I mean, we just tried playing our hearts out and just doing what we could, and they were trying to get at us with all the talk and all that, but we just kept our composure, didn't retaliate, and just tried to win the ball game.
You had some good line play from your defensive line that did a good job, but it seemed like they were running their quarterback a lot tonight.
Yeah, I think they used a new quarterback, and we weren't really expecting that. We weren't expecting him to be that good at running, but we just did what we could, and the linemen definitely pulled out in some big plays, tackling the running back in the backfield.
Well, there was a mix-up in the second quarter, I believe, when they hit a long pass. A receiver was wide open. What was that attributed to?
I'm not really sure. I think it just was a miscommunication between the corner and the safety, and I think they just kind of didn't know really they had they're on 2 different pages. So
you have a game next week. You're 4-4 this year. Game next week, it's definitely a must-win, and to try to get in the playoffs. So what's the mood of the team right now?
I mean, at least for me, I'm thinking there's no way that we're losing that game, and that's for sure. And I'm going to make sure my team wins that game, and we're definitely coming out hard.
Okay, I know you want to say hello to a few folks, so I'll let you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, my family, my friends, my teammates, my coaches, and my girlfriend.
Stay tuned for more after this.
Total Health Systems Multi-Specialty Clinic is the one-stop shop for all your conservative healthcare needs. Our chiropractic services help to restore normal function of the nervous system, allowing your body to heal itself naturally. Our medical team will not only treat your pain, but also give you the tools necessary to maintain a pain-free lifestyle. Physical therapy can help correct muscle imbalances and faulty posture for a faster and more comprehensive recovery. Massage therapy can release stress and painful muscle tension, improving circulation and joint flexibility. Nutritional services will enhance your health and help prevent disease, enabling you to achieve a full, healthy life. At Total Health Systems, we not only take care of your pain, but provide you with the tools to achieve optimum health and wellness, guaranteed. Call today.
The 4-3 Eisenhower Eagles traveled to Stevenson to take on the 3-4 Titans. Eisenhower desperately needs to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. The Stevenson Titans got the ball first and methodically moved the ball down the field. The long Stevenson drive would eventually end as the Eagles' Carter Johnston picks off this Frank D'Ascenzo pass, and it's 1st and 10 Eagles. Despite this run by Ike's quarterback Dan Chmielewski, the Eagles were forced to punt. On the Titans' next drive, they were forced to punt when number 4 Adam Figlin makes this good play. Ike gets a first down as Chmielewski hits Logan Friedel. Chmielewski then goes to the other side and hits Jake Danduran. Good for 6 yards. And the first quarter would end with the score Eisenhower 0, Stevenson 0. In the second quarter, the Eagles were forced to punt, and number 23 Nick Osich covers it perfectly, downing the football on the Stevenson 8. Eisenhower would get another turnover as Shane Petke causes this fumble. It's recovered by number 32 Carter Johnston. That turnover would lead to this 28-yard field goal by Eisenhower's Eric Dolinsky, and the Eagles led 3-0. Eisenhower continued to play well on defense as Logan Friedel leads the way. Dan Chmielewski sets up this screen pass perfectly to number 44 Hayden Beckholt, good for 12 yards. However, this poor handoff exchange causes a fumble, and it's recovered by Stevenson. Stevenson tries a screen play of their own, but it's snuffed out by the Eagles' number 34, Jake Corey. The Eagles almost get another turnover. This low snap causes the quarterback to try and run, and he's tackled for a loss by JoJo Sukar and Logan Friedel, forcing the Titans to punt. Unable to find a receiver, Dan Chmielewski takes off and gets an Ike first down. Eisenhower's number 40, Andrew Sikowski, runs this Packer sweep to perfection as he gets 9 yards on this play. This Dan Chmielewski pass is ruled a lateral, and it's recovered by Stevenson. After the turnover, Colin Kosiliak sacks D'Ascenzo for a big loss. Going nowhere with time running out in the first half, the Titans decide to down the football and go into the locker room and regroup. The score at halftime, Eisenhower 3, Stevenson 0. In the second half, the Titans stop Eisenhower's number 40, Andrew Sikowski, for a loss, but are called for a personal foul penalty, giving the Eagles a first down. On the very next play, Dan Chmielewski throws this pass, and it's picked off and returned to the Eisenhower 8. Number 11, quarterback Frank D'Ascenzo weaves his way into the end zone for a Titan touchdown. The extra point was good, and Stevenson led now 7-3. When the Eagles get the ball back, they go to the option, and Andrew Slakowski takes this pitch, good for 7 yards. Then Chmielewski would hit Charlie Hayes for a first down. Despite that, the Eagles are forced to punt, and Brandon Brundurks gets off a good 42-yard kick, and it's first down to Stevenson. The Titan offense turns to their quarterback, Frank D'Ascenzo, and he does not disappoint, gaining 12 yards on this run. Then D'Ascenzo hits number 10, Nick Berner, for 20 yards to the Eagle 26. Number 3, Charlie Hayes, covers this play well. On 3rd and 1, D'Ascenzo fumbles, but he would recover, and it is 4th down. The Titans kicker Kyle Hibbard comes on and kicks this 20-yard field goal, making it 10-3 Titans. The 3rd quarter ends with that score. In the 4th quarter, Adam Figlin catches this pass for an apparent good gainer, but Eisenhower's penalized and the gain is for naught. Dan Chmielewski is picked off by number 34, Dustin Carlin of Stevenson. And during his return, Carlin fumbles into the end zone, and it's recovered by number 32, DJ Sutton, for a Stevenson touchdown. The extra point was good, and the Titans now led 17-3. With 11:20 left to go in the 4th quarter, Eisenhower goes to their 2-minute offense, and Dan Chmielewski hits Adam Figlin for 12 yards. Number 3, Charlie Hayes, with great concentration, makes this catch for another Eagle first down. Hauling in this pass for the touchdown. The extra point was no good, and the Titans now led 17-9. On Stevenson's first play from scrimmage after the kickoff, this bad snap causes a big loss for the Titans. The Titans then would fumble. It's recovered by number 71, Matt Humphreys. With 8:09 left in the 4th quarter, things were looking up for Ike. Number 22, Chad Sherry, muscles his way into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Eisenhower, making it 17-15 Stevenson. The Eagles go for 2, but it's a disaster. And they're still in it, though. With 7:57 left, they trail 17-15. With the game close again, the Titans turn to their quarterback, Frank D'Ascenzo, and he gets 9 yards on this play. Then D'Ascenzo hits number 34, Justin Carlin, for a big Titan first down. On 4th and inches, D'Ascenzo sneaks it for a first down. With 1 minute and 19 seconds left and the ball on the Titan 45, it's 2nd and 18 because of a penalty. Number 32, DJ Sutton, gets upended here by Shane Petke, and it's 3rd down. Stevenson is forced to punt, and Ike has the ball with just 37 seconds left. After 2 incompleted passes, Chmielewski hits Nick Ribbing for a first down. With 2.6 seconds left to play, Chmielewski heaves this ball deep, and it's caught by Hayes, but it's way short of the goal line, and time would run out on the Eagles. Stevenson would win 17-15, inflicting severe damage to Ike's playoff hopes. Stay tuned for our special feature right after this.
Total Health Systems Multi-Specialty Clinic is the one-stop shop for all your conservative healthcare needs. Our chiropractic services help to restore normal function of the nervous system, allowing your body to heal itself naturally. Our medical team will not only treat your pain, but also give you the tools necessary to maintain a pain-free lifestyle. Physical therapy can help correct muscle imbalances and faulty posture for a faster and more comprehensive recovery. Massage therapy can release stress and painful muscle tension, improving circulation and joint flexibility. Nutritional services will enhance your health and help prevent disease, enabling you to achieve a full, healthy life. At Total Health Systems, we not only take care of your pain, but provide you with the tools to achieve optimum health and wellness, guaranteed. Call today.
Today's Eisenhower flashback takes us back to the year 2001 when the Eagles faced the Utica Chieftains for the Shelby TV Jim Smithson Trophy. Eisenhower catches the first break of the game as the Chieftains' Jarrell Petrie fumbles the center exchange, and it's recovered by the Eagles. Ike's quarterback Joe DiGiorgio wastes no time as he hits number 84 Tom Mork for an Ike touchdown. When Eisenhower gets the ball back, DiGiorgio decides to take off and gets good blocking down the right side and goes into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and Ike led it 14-0. Utica tries the old hook and ladder play, but Eisenhower's Kent Wilson is ready and perfectly plays this one. Utica sophomore quarterback Jarrell Petrie, who would eventually transfer to Eisenhower, gets this pass picked off by the Eagles' number 14 Lance Long. The Eagles are driving in the second quarter as DiGiorgio hits Lance Long, who turns it into a first down. Eisenhower's number 23 Kent Wilson goes around the left side and powers his way into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. The extra point was no good, and the score was 20-7. Utica's Jarrell Petrie cannot handle this bad snap, and the Eagles' number 77 Carl Gooding Jr. recovers in the end zone for an Eisenhower touchdown. Ike goes for the two-point conversion, and DiGiorgio scores, making it 28-7 Eagles. Big number 73 Mike Cosenza and the Eagle defense do a great job of plugging up the Utica running game. The first half would end with Ike leading 28-7. In the second half, Ike would air it out as Joe DiGiorgio finds number 84 Tom Mork in the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. With the score 35-7 Eisenhower, the Eagles continue their air attack. Utica would get the ball back, and Petrie's pass is picked off by Gasper Di Gasparo. Sophomore number 21, Steve Hoover, would get the game's final score with this touchdown run. The final score in 2001, Eisenhower 41, Utica 7. Ladies and gentlemen, just want to remind you to wear your pink next week at Barney Swinehart Field as the Eisenhower Eagles play their breast cancer awareness game. They'll be in pink. We hope to see you out there in pink as well. For Coach Chris Smith, I'm Tim Meyer saying we'll see you next time right here on the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review.